Big gold medals. Now, y'all.
It's all bad. It's all bad now. Claressa Shields wants to go back to the Olympics. Play the clip.
Olympic gold medals. Now, y'all. Wouldn't I be the luckiest girl if I got to go to the Olympics in 2028 and defend my 2 Olympic gold medals? Wouldn't I be the luckiest girl in the world? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Wow. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, Claressa Shields just posted that video via social media, and she says, wouldn't I be the luckiest girl? See that girl, right? Wouldn't she? Wouldn't she be the luckiest girl to go to the 2028 Olympics? Mind-boggling for so many reasons and on so many levels. Allow me to explain. One, you are 48 hours removed from being banned from MVP for putting your hands on another fighter in an unprofessional setting. It wasn't your event. It wasn't your fight week. It wasn't even a fight that you needed to be at. And you touched Alicia Baumgardner. MVP, Nikisa, and Jake Paul were forced to ban you. And now because you're at the airport, you see this funky little sign for the 2028 Olympics. You talking about, man, wouldn't your girl be the luckiest girl if I defend my title, defend your title? Girl, you got an Olympic in 2012 and 2016. You talking about defend your title. That was 10 years ago. Oh, Claressa. Claressa explains it all. This girl cannot be stopped. It is like she is completely and entirely tone deaf. No matter what anyone says, she seems to like in one ear, out the other, my way or the highway. And that may work for you as a fighter in the ring because you're supposed to be defiant, you're supposed to be stubborn and have the I won't back down attitude. But this is just tone deaf. Let's break it down. You're 31 years old roughly, right? 2028, we're in 2026. It's 2 years. You'll be 33 years old, right? You want to be a 33-year-old fighting 17, 19-year-olds or whatever age. I know you can get in probably maybe 19, right? You can do women's boxing in the Olympics. Is that really the goal? Is that really the game plan, to be a 33-year-old, right? And defending your title in the Olympics? You already got 2 gold medals. That was amazing. That was great. Everybody was proud of you for that. But now you're talking about going back, going back to the going back Olympics. Everybody hit the DECK. My slow flow remarkable. Like, a nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, that's the game plan. And here's the funny thing. Claressa Shields, again, you just got banned. Like, this is why I'm saying tone deaf. You were banned for doing something that obviously lacked decorum and couth and professionalism. And you think that the Olympics is going to be like, sure, come on down. Like, this is The Price is Right. You just got banned. Everybody's reporting about it. All the blogs, all the sites, all the media. You think somebody wants you to represent this country? You have completely turned your career upside down. Upside down. Wrist attorney. Inside out. Like, you have done a number on your career. Who wants to see Pap upstairs and you in the Olympics? representing this great country, America, with all your shenanigans, with all your bands. So for me, all of this stuff looks bad for Claressa. You have this band, and now you're trying to cleanse your palate and make people forget by all these side shows and side quests. You don't know if you want to be a wrestler. You don't know if you want to go back and be an Olympian. You already thinking to the future. Girl, you need to worry about right now, your career right now. You talking about the Olympics in 2028. I don't want to see that. Talking about I might go defend my titles. And she making all these faces. Wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be something? Wouldn't I be the luckiest girl in the world? You doing all this for what? We don't want you to represent. See, this is the thing that Claressa, I don't believe, understands. The first two Olympics, when your hair was shorter, we didn't know you. You were just a girl from Flint with a pocket full of lint, $1 in the dream. And that's the Claressa that I think the world resonated with, right? People, we're like, yeah, because it represents us, right? And by us, I mean Americans. You hear about like immigrants who come to this country and build an empire, you know. You find out about women who were faced with ridicule or unfair rights, and then they came and built something from it. People with these tumultuous backgrounds and child trauma, or Michael Jordan getting cut from his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey, they told her she wasn't good enough for TV or didn't have a face for TV or whatever. Walt Disney, I am Walt Disney. Google, right? Walt Disney, he lacked imagination and then created Disney World and Disneyland and Mickey Mouse and all that stuff. That is the American dream, right? That is what reminds us all that is possible. And I think it's really sad what Claressa is doing to her career, in my opinion, because you really should have all the endorsements. You should really be making more money outside of boxing than in boxing. And I'm talking about by a lot, because you should have Wheaties and Powerade and hair products just for me. You know what I mean? You should have some hair dye products, some Fenty Savage. Rihanna should be on your phone right now. But when Rihanna mentioned you, she's mentioning you for being crazy about your man and talking about, oh, I'm crazy about mines like Claressa Shields. And you posted it thinking that Riri, umbrella, Ella, you think she bigging you up. She wasn't bigging you up. She was like, damn, this girl crazy. I don't think Rihanna was saying that like on some cool stuff like, oh, let's everybody be like Claressa. You got to know when people are laughing at you and laughing with you. You think they laughing with you, they laughing at you. Dead homies on the set, we could squabble over it. Like, bro, on the set, I promise you that is what the case is. And now you talking about, wouldn't your girl be so lucky if I go back to the Olympics? That to me, if you are 33, I'm sorry, it's just too funny. If you're 33 going back to the Olympics, good luck. Because after you got banned, you said, now the MVP, y'all tried to sign me. We don't care. You declined. You're with whoever, Win Records. Put out a record then. What boxer signs to a record label, cuh? Like, just think about that.
Olympic gold medals. Now, y'all.
What boxer, honestly, what boxer signs to a record label? I don't get dropped. I dropped the label. Like, what boxer does that? You know what I mean? Like, you don't see Michael Phelps signing to Death Row Records. You don't see Simone Biles signing to like a record label. Like, what are we doing? And here's the thing. Clarissa's like, nah, it's all y'all fault, not my fault. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault, right? It ain't her fault. It's everybody else's problem. How come Win Records ain't cape for you? How come they didn't post a video like, we stand by Claressa Shields here at Win Records? That's what we about. If someone's talking bad about you or someone says their words and you don't like them, handle it like Claressa Shields. Your own record label ain't even really backing you for real. And you don't get it. Everybody else gets it but you, right? Your own record label, if they condone what you did, they should have put out a press release right after MVP put out the press release and been like, yo, that was fire. Stand up for it. All the GWOAT stands, y'all gonna get this girl in trouble. Y'all gonna have her career in serious peril because y'all gassing her up like right is not right and wrong is not wrong, and what Boxingego is saying don't make no sense. So y'all be like, yeah, Alicia Baumgartner had it coming. She from Flint. Yeah, she was supposed to do it. All right, keep gassing her up and keep telling her to do improper things. And when you get improper results, don't come crying like, hey, how come Claressa can't get no brand deals? Hey, but Ego, how come Claressa can't get this? I'm appalled. No, don't be appalled because people warned you. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You got an MVP and you said, let me find it. Y'all fighter threatening me, y'all trying to erase my accomplishment. What are you talking about? What did envy? You went into a private sector and picked on one of their fighters and it got too heated for you, so you touched her. How is that taken away from your accomplishments? This girl is off the Richter, right? So anyone who thinks this weak ad ban matters, it don't, right? This is her statement. If y'all think this weak ban, I care about it, right? Then think again. And then she said, I can go fight anywhere in the world tomorrow. That's a telling statement. Go do that then, cuz.
Now, y'all, wouldn't I?
That's why she's talking about fighting the Olympics. Go fight in Bangladesh. Go fight in Bucharest. Go fight in China. You know what I mean? Go fight Juntao and them. The girl don't like you. Nobody. Man, I've been looking everywhere for your sweet and sour chicken. Looking at, bro, go fight in all these places. Go fight in Uzbekistan. Yeah, go do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. What American fighter had to go overseas because they got banned? And like, again, y'all not peeping. That is very telling from Claressa. You get banned, you blame everybody and say, you know what? I could fight anywhere in the world. All right, go do that. Go fight in the UK. And they'll be like, oh, Claressa, bang, mate. The only people that want to interview you was BBC anyway, right? You barely had anyone want to interview at the Netflix. And now, I'm telling you, the way she's going about it, it's not going to be fashionable. So go to the Olympics, go to the UK or wherever you think you can make money, or go to Japan, wrestling rings and all that type of stuff. But this is the ultimate crash out of a career if I've ever seen one. Talking about, I'll be the luckiest girl if I go to the Olympics and defend my honor. You know what Claressa reminds me of? That Bow Wow video where Bow Wow had the hoodie, right? And there was like a school field trip behind him. And mind you, this was not Bow Wizzle, like, let me hold you. It wasn't that Bow Wow. It was like many years after he was a little bit older and he wasn't dropped. Gotta get you out of my system. You know what you do to me. It was like after like the whole childhood run he had, right? So this was like adult Bow Wow, and there was a field trip behind him, and he had a hoodie, and he was like, yo, there's a field trip behind me. I don't think they know it's me. And he started walking, and then the people behind him are completely oblivious, don't know, don't care that it's Bow Wow. And he's like, oh my God. And he giggling like, they don't know it's me, Bow Wow. Bro, they don't care. They was like looking for traffic, looking for stores to go shop at. They was impressed that it was you. That's Claressa Shields. She thinks she like the algorithm and dummy relevant. You bow wow in that video. Let me hold you. Right? Talking about, I don't think they know it's me, but it's the quote. Bro, they didn't know it was you and they didn't care it was you. You was not popping right there. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Claressa is in the news cycle. Where's her next fight? It is never anything good recently. Name the last time Claressa was in the news cycle and it was for something positive. Like, oh, she gave back to the residents of Flint or a charity. It's always like Pap upstairs. Look at this funky wilted spinach meal that she cooked. Look at her outfit. She slapped Alicia. When is it ever anything